After Bisharp just barely saved us from the threat of Womar, your Denver Big Nuggets are now 3-0 going into Week 4 of the IDL Pokemon Draft League. This week we are taking on Bradgga and the Baltimore Blastoise, and their team gave me a lot of trouble during prep and mocks. The team consists of Heracross, Hisuian Arcanine, Slowking, Galarian Moltres, Dusk Noir, Dachshund, REUNICLUS, Flapple, Alolan Sandslash, Seviper, and Golem. Their Terra Captains come in the form of REUNICLUS and Flapple, which both can give my team trouble if I'm not careful. This matchup will force me to make some smart plays to cover for his Regenerator Mons, as I have a friend who has whooped me multiple times with REUNICLUS specifically. With that being said though, I do believe I have the 6 in order to keep the win streak going here, and those 6 start off with, yet again, my choice Scarf Terrakion. Same tried and true moveset of Earthquake Close Combat. I opted for Rock Slide over Stone Edge just to avoid the critical misses in some moments. I had a couple in previous weeks. I also opted for Iron Head as the force move just to give me things to cover Sandslash, Dachshund, or Golem. Going a bit bulky with max HP, max attack with Adamant Nature, as Scarf just naturally helps me outspeed any mon that doesn't have a Scarf as well. Next up is Hippowdon holding the leftovers, basically the same set as last week. Earthquake, Crunch, Slack Off, and we are bringing rocks this week. Kind of regretted not having it last week, so I made sure that I included it. Especially if I have some crazy weeks, I try not to overwhelm myself with the crazy prep, so that's why I try to keep at least this mon simple. Max HP, max defense, just to kind of help me tank some hits, chip stuff down, all that good stuff. Now, Bisharp will be making its return this week after such a stellar performance last week, but we got Terra Ice on it this week, mainly just to check his things like Moltres or Flapple. He's holding the Eviolite as always, running Defiant. I did hear the feedback on the Watch Together stream. Defiant will be the only ability that I run on this thing, I promise. Tried and true Sucker Punch and Sword Stance again with Iron Head instead of another dark move, just so I can hit some things that switch in for decent neutral damage, as well as Terra Blast just to hit with the Ice Stab. Simple EVs again, max HP, max attack, Adamant Nature. Really no need to explain it further, as it just kind of is the tried and true EV spread. We are bringing my other Terra Captain as well, just to get some dual action here. We got Diancie, and this will be a mon that I can bring in and just pick some mons off with. We got Terra Steel with Power Herb, Meteor Beam, along with Moon Blast and Flash Cannon. Basically just helps me steal a couple mons by clicking any of the 3 stab moves, making it hard for my opponent to switch in and out with Regenerator. Also running Trick Room just to try and flip my speed tiers a little bit, because his team is a little bit slower, so I kind of assumed that Trick Room would come, so I just trying to make my sets kind of match up to that assumed game plan. Simple bulky offense, max HP, max special attack, mainly just to soak up as many hits as I can while the Meteor Beam boost is active. Now, next up, I was on the fence about bringing this mon again, but I am bringing Whimsicott back this week. It's holding leftovers with the exact same set as last week with Encore, Leech Seed, Moon Blast, and U-Turn. This mon has kind of become one of my favorite mons to use on this team, as it's really just the glue for my team, and it helps me get out of some tough situations. Also going the simple EVs here, just going max HP, max defense, making sure I can live hits so I can pivot out and just keep the game going. And lastly, to round the team out, we do have Slowbro this week with some nice coverage for his mons. He's got Rocky Helmet just to trip down Heracross or Arcanine, and we have Scald, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam, basically just to hit his entire team for strong neutral or super effective damage. Opted for Slack Off over Protect, as I'm bulky enough with my EV spread to tank a hit from something I'm scouting for. And this mon just is basically a way for me to switch in and out and try and scare out certain mons, and also just sit in front of some other mons like REUNICLUS without Grass Knot, just so I can help plan for future turns. So that is my team going into week 4 of the IDL Pokemon Draft League. Let me know your thoughts on the team by dropping a like, and also leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy the content and want to stay up to date with the battles and any other content I might post, please also consider subscribing to the channel as well. I've held you all up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. Alright, we are here for week 4 against Bradgga, and he just let me know that his Flapple is Terra Dragon and his REUNICLUS is Terra Fighting. So, pretty much everything I expected came. No Golem is nice to see, and no Sandslash is nice, but aside from that, pretty much everything I expected. Alright, I just let him know my types, and I think, honestly, yeah, we just... I'm not really sure what he wants to do, to be honest. So I say we go... We're not gonna overthink it, we're just gonna go Hippowdon. Go Hippowdon and see what he wants to do. So good luck to my opponent, and let's get this going here. Moltres. Alright. Right, so I think we're just gonna keep it simple and just get up the rocks here. Or, yeah, we just fall right into his plan. Yeah, that's fair. We probably should have just swapped out, but Taunt Moltres is good. Okay. I think, given... I don't think there's anything he can do to punish Diancie here, so I think we just go hard Diancie and just see what he wants to do. Yeah, U-turn. Let's see what it goes out into. Slowking. Okay. Okay, question is, I don't believe... I say we just go for it and see what he wants to do, because while Surf is doing close to half, I think just getting the +1 and threatening is good here. So we'll just go for that. See how much this does. Because we should be doing over half if we hit. Awesome, we do connect. And that's doing... That's pretty defensive, actually. And that's Citrus Berry. Okay. Now what does he want to do to me? Oh, he's Chilly Reception. Okay. That makes sense. So he gets rid of my weather. That's perfectly fine by me. Just now I get to react to whatever he does. Flapple. I think this basically just forces me to Terra, because I'm never faster than this thing. And either way, any grass move is killing me, so I think we just need to Moonblast here. Just Terra and Moonblast. We're just going all in with the Diancie. Moonblast is always killing. Because there's no world where he's faster than me. Yeah, grab apple. It makes sense. And we pick up the KO. So we get off to an early start here. Goes back out to Slowking. Honestly, I think we just gotta make him react to me. We just gotta ride the Diancie as far as we can. Doing respectable. Ball. Alright. Eating that up. Do get the burn, so it puts me on a little bit of a timer, but I'm not too concerned about that. So he was about at full, and he's at 53. So that is a lot. That's a decent amount of special defense invest, but doesn't change at all. We just Moonblast again. He's probably gonna pivot out again. Or just stall. Okay. Yeah, I think he just lets this thing go down, honestly. Yeah, he just lets it go down. That is a huge threat off of the board. And by threat, I mean just bulk, right? So we're sitting pretty good here. It does turn off Bisharp a little bit since I can't use Terra, but between Sucker Punch and Iron Head, I'd say we set ourselves up pretty good in late game if we need it, and the Heracross comes out. So I'm be surprised if Heracross does not kill me. Honestly, Danzy's done its job. I say we just let it go down. Yeah. Dancy does go down. Which is fine by me, because now I can just come out and react to him. So, he is Moxie. That's good to know. So he's +1 right now. So Moxie +1, close combat. We'll plug Whimsicott in here. Let's see if we can bring Slowbro in here. No, Megatorn has a roll. So yeah, we always just go Whimsicott here. Whimsicott, it's never killing with Moonblast, unfortunately. However, he's probably got to respect the Prankster. I'm just going to make a call and I'm just going to U-turn. Yep, he never stays in. Goes probably out to Moltres if I were to assume. Yep. The Moonblast probably would have been nice. But, yeah, we just got to keep up the momentum here. We're in a very good spot, and we need to pack on that pressure. And honestly, I don't see why we don't just bring out Terrakion. His Rock Slide is coming pretty close to killing, and Scarf, we always outspeed it. So yeah, we're just going to bring it out. Yeah, nothing that he has really wants to eat up a Rock Slide, so we're just gonna go for it. Withdraws. We're gonna see what takes Rock Slide here. Dusknoir. Okay. Bulky Dusknoir. Alright. If I were to assume he might be going for Poltergeist here, but I think we just go back out to Crater. I mean, Hippowdon. Y'all know what I mean. You can see the nicknames, but yeah, Poltergeist. That's fine. So it's just a matter of if we want to get up rocks or if we want to crunch. Because he could just bring back out the Moltres. But I'd say we're in a good enough spot to where I just get rocks up. Switches. Moltres, that's fine. Okay, so we are playing a bit slower now. We just gotta get in the right position to win here. If only I had a rock move on this thing this week. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe there's a whole lot that he can do against Bisharp here. So yeah, we're just going to Bisharp, and if we get the Defiance boost, that is awesome. I don't know what he would proc it with, but I assume Fiery Wrath? I forget how that move works. Yeah, we just always go out and just Bisharp here. Hurricane, alright. We do get the confusion, which is a little bit unfortunate here. But the damage on pretty much everything that's still here, I feel like is just worth to just put Iron Head. Because there's nothing he can do against this. He just has to switch. We might be a bit greedy here, actually. There's no way he's switching out. There's no way he's not switching, right? So I think we just go Sword Stance. Hope we break through confusion. Apologies if you hear me snuffling, because I'm a little... I got sick a little bit. Don't know how it happened, but... Yeah, do we break through? Yes, we do. However, I don't see why we stay in against this thing, because we are never doing enough to warrant it. His Iron Head kills, but he's killing with close combat back. And we don't want to lose this thing right now. He's definitely going for close combat, so I'd say we just go to Slowbro here. Get him the Rocky Helmet and the Sand damage. If he predicts me to switch, that's great on him, but even... yeah, close combat. Okay. I believe we have no reason to not just Scald. There's no reason not to, because I always live. And he switches. Only thing is, what did he switch to? REUNICLUS. Okay. Is that... oh no, he's leftovers. Okay. I feel like... I don't know what he does to me, really. I say we just go for damage. Just, yeah. Psychic. He probably was expecting switch, maybe? I'm not really sure. But we get Shadow Ball. Big chip. Okay. So looking close to 47%. I say we just kind of react to what he does. I say we... What would he go out to? I don't know if he would... The only thing I could see him going out to is maybe Moltres. So we'll try and catch it. Recover, that's fine. Freeze would be awesome here, but we're not going to get that, I don't think. Yeah. We do reveal that we have Ice Beam, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, so I think we'll just slack. He's faster than me, so we'll just slack off, see what he wants to do. So we could just go for Shadow Ball again, but I think the safe move is to just Scald, roll for a burn. Because a burn on this thing would go huge. It would basically counteract the leftovers. Thunder Wave is a little unfortunate, but yeah. It is unfortunate, but we can work around it. We'll just go for Scald again. Just keeping this thing in, yeah. Makes sense. Still Parrot, okay. Yeah, we need to start moving some pieces around here. So I haven't revealed that I have Crunch on this thing yet, so I say we just go to it. If he has Grass Knot, that's great on him. Though I do feel like if he had Grass Knot, he would have clicked it against Slowbro by now. So yeah, that's doing a lot. Okay, I think we just need to... Psychic did do a lot, though. And he can just recover it back, so I'd say... I'm gonna go for Slack off here. If we live, we get the health back. Or I'm faster. Okay. He probably clicked recover. Yeah, he probably clicked recover here. Psychic. Okay. So for max... That is a lot of damage. Okay. Goodness, this thing is... Okay. If it's not Life Orb, that was close to a max roll. So we're just gonna go for Crunch. See what he wants to do. Psychic. Does this kill? Yes, it does. Okay. So, now we got a little bit of a free switching scenario here. He's not Magic Barb, so that's good. I mean, I have to go out into it. Sucker's doing enough to kill. He could try and punish me going Sword Stance, though. So I say we just, honestly, just go for Iron Head, and if he goes for Focus Blast, then that's great. That's good on him, but I don't think he stays in on this. Unless he just clicks Recover. But I'm just going to click Iron Head. Yeah, he never stays in. So whatever's coming in is taking huge chip. And the Heracross is probably the best out of those, because I think I might just pick up a kill here. It's close. That is close. I don't think I killed it with, Actually, no, yeah. Sucker Punch is picking up a kill. I'm just clicking it. Not even thinking about it. Yep. Awesome. The shark gets the kill. Alright. I forgot to record the REUNICLUS. Okay, so he's at about... What is that? Like, under 85, so a max roll is killing. The Focus Blast is always killing. I think a Sucker Punch is worth it here. I'm down with that trade. He's terrifying. I forgot about that. So, and then he's picking up this shark. That's fine. Yep, Terra Blast. Makes sense. So that's fine. Now, here's the question though. Terra Blast isn't doing... Well, I feel like that's just my play though. Because he should see Prankster and be scared. So I think Moonblast is my play. Because what does he have left? Dust Noir and Moltres. He definitely brings in Moltres fearing the Prankster. No, he keeps it in. That's huge chip damage here. Thunder Wave. Okay. That's fine. We just click Moonblast again. Just hope to God that we don't get parried. Having 2 Mons parried is a little unfortunate. I should have just encored, but I didn't expect him to stay in. Now he's switching, probably to Dust Noir. Yeah. If I can break through, this would be huge. Okay. Good chip. And the special attack drop doesn't matter, but I think we just Leech Seed him here, honestly. There's no way he... Yeah, just Leech Seed. Poltergeist. This should do close to half. Yeah, or a quarter. That's about what I expected. This Dust Noir could be a problem. Because I don't really have a whole lot of answers for this thing. My only bet would be Terrakion. I think we just need to get chip in. Yeah, withdraws. I think I'm getting good chip on whatever comes in. Moltres. Is this killing? No. It is coming close, though. Berserk is unfortunate. Because now Air Slash comes out. Or no, Hurricane. Hurricane is always picking up the kill. Yeah, we just need to go out into Slowbro and hope to God that we can do something here, because my options are very slim. I have to play this very carefully. Yeah, that is, yeah. Yep, I think he just does it again. Fiery Wrath, yeah. That's fine, because now I can just go out into Terrakion and, just like Rock Slide. This isn't looking great, I will admit. I have no choice but to lock myself into, well, actually, REUNICLUS, how much? REUNICLUS. Okay, I think Rock Slide is just my play, because it does the most to his his whole team. I think he brings out Dusk Noir, though. Yeah. This should two-shot him. If I high roll, it should one-shot. Not if I miss. Goodness, what is it with me missing? God. Yeah, so we just need to, we just rock slide out. Flinch would be great, especially now. Poltergeist, yeah. So that's doing close to half, assuming it doesn't crit. Why do I gotta speak stuff into existence, dog? Okay. So yeah, we just rock slide out. That's the only way I'm getting out of this unscathed. And then he has to go out into REUNICLUS because he's saving Moltres for the endgame. Yeah. Because I believe he just clicks Psychic for free. And then if he predicts the switch into Whimsicott, then that's just great. But I believe Psychic just kind of picks up the kill. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we need to. It's literally our only hope is to just switch out into this. Psychic. That's should kill. Oh no. Okay. But either way, he should still be faster and he should just kill. Oh wait, no, I might actually be faster. So Moonblast chip would be great. I just have to hope I break through. If I don't, then I think it's game if I don't break through. Okay. Awesome. Okay. We break through here. That is awesome. Moltres down. Alright, so all is left is REUNICLUS. And, well, the Regenerator might do me in, because now he's back at full. Again, it's just gonna be a matter if I break through. Awesome. Okay, we are set up here. It's gonna depend on if I kill. Oh wait, no, I think I do. I think we win, actually. Because close combat's always killing, since it's Terrad. Is Terrakion gonna bring it home? I think Terrakion's gonna bring it home again. Close combat. I think we win. Let's go! Alright. Very close endgame. Back-to-back weeks. I love the thrill of draft, man. GG's to Bradgga. Very close game. We do go up to 4-0 halfway through the season, undefeated. Very well set up for playoffs, and I am very thrilled about that. I don't think either of us could have played better. I think that's probably the best match I've ever had in my career in draft. But anyways, GG's to my opponent. Appreciate the patience on both ends, and I will catch you all next week for game day. Later.